Coach Matt Johnson, welcome to ELF Live. Thanks for joining us, man.
I
Welcome.
appreciate it. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Good. You know that when you move to Hamburg, you're going to be called a hamburger.
Yeah, I'm aware.
That's why it's always beef with Hamburg.
Nah, it's all love. I see what you did there.
Yeah, that's a good pun, Silas. Coach, are you in Hamburg right now?
No, I'm actually in Fort Lauderdale. I'll
Okay.
fly back to Hamburg in the 16th. So I land in Hamburg on the 16th of January.
Okay, and then you'll hit the ground and start doing everything. Coach, first question is, why did you decide to take this job with the Hamburg Sea Devils? Why is this the right move for you right now?
Oh, for sure. So kind of the backstory, right? I played in Germany in 2013 in Kiel. So I understand the layout of the land, right, and the relationships that were built back then. So when this opportunity presented itself, man, it was a no-brainer, right? So despite the status of the team and the situation, right, all we look for as a competitor is opportunity, right? So that's what I took. I took the opportunity and ran with it for sure.
Yeah. Absolutely, man.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say congratulations on getting a head coaching job like that. This league's growing. This is a big deal, and as you playing, I didn't actually know that you played in Germany until right now, and that definitely makes me feel like you are gonna do. You've already increased your stock just by that, because I've seen coaches come into Europe with no experience of Europe and they tank. And they don't even know how to communicate to the players. But the fact that you played there, talk to me about how you playing is going to affect you as a coach.
Yeah, for sure. So I played in Kiel. So I was a teammate with Miguel, in Kiel at the Hurricanes. Understanding the dynamic of European football is big, right? And building the relationship and being able to impact the guys, not just on the field, but off the field, and the knowledge of the game as a quarterback was something that was important to me, because the game is developing there, right? So being able to bring your experiences from the United States, where it's highly competitive, especially where I'm from, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, I would call it the mecca of football in the States, right? South Florida. We understand how to play at a high level and what it takes to be successful. So I think just bringing my experiences along the way with me, in combination with the coaches that we're bringing on board, I think we're in a really good position right now.
Yeah. Coach, it's tough to kind of ignore the fact that Hamburg has lost a lot of key players this offseason. And I know you're coming in, and it's going to be a new era, but how are you kind of handling this challenge and building your roster and dealing with this adversity that the organization has been facing?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think it's a testament to the growth of the league, right? I think as we add teams, players will be pulled into different franchises, and I think it's fair to say that we have a lot of great homegrown talent in Hamburg, so they're very attractive to our other franchises outside of the area. And the guys that we're getting, we're losing, I would say, are high level guys that are being given opportunities to be an import, right? So for us as American imports, we understand that the opportunity in the game to experience different parts of the world and experiences come along with the vehicle of football. So for them to get those opportunities, you can't be nothing but happy for them, right? And there's no bad blood there, And again, they only signed 1-year contracts, so who knows what next year looks like, right? But we're gonna coach the guys that are in the room, and we're gonna elevate the guys that we're responsible for. And I'm excited about who we have involved in this situation.
Coach, now we've talked to some of the players who played at Hamburg, and they talked about how there was this disconnect between leadership and the ownership, the board, and the coach and some of the players. Like, the issue they described was not getting the support and feeling empowered to actually implement things that were going to help the team. What is your expectation or your plan if you get there and you're getting a lot of pushback from the organization about your style of coaching?
Yeah, I'll say this. I was already in Hamburg for a month already. I flew back for the holidays to the States. So a lot of the groundwork has already been put in place, right? A lot of the expectations are clear across the board. There's consistency from the top down, and I think that's important, right? So the things that were, I would say, unfavorable for the last couple of years, or in the situations that they are speaking on, are already being addressed by ownership and leadership. And I kind of have the green light to be myself, and I think everybody being authentic and being themselves helps the situation grow firmly, right? So all those things are being addressed, So I'm excited about the direction we're going in, and we're gonna prepare to win the championship. That's the ultimate goal for sure.
There we go, Coach. And yeah, looking forward, and I like to ask this a lot, especially with new coaches in a new situation, new players in a new situation. What will next year have to look like for you and the Hamburg Sea Devils for you to feel like it was a success? Is it a certain amount of wins? Is it making the playoffs? Or is it just changing the kind of culture there? What do you have something concrete that would make it a success for you?
Yeah, so I mean, definitely changing the culture and making sure things are trending in the right direction is definitely the ultimate goal. Attacking it day by day, making sure we're stacking good days and building good championship habits and having that fabric of championship expectations that's consistent is what it's all about, right? And as we compete, we're competing with the expectation of winning. So, I mean, as it plays out, we'll take it day by day.
Awesome, Coach. And if I'm not wrong, we're hearing that you've got an announcement for us about a player that's going to be joining you next year. Do you want to share that here on the show with us?
Yeah. So most recently, we were able to sign one of the better receivers, you can say, in the ELF last year. Theo Landstrom will be joining us as well next year. So we're really excited about him, adding him into the equation. So now we have Theo, we have Jarvis. Things are really working in the right direction. So I mean, I'm excited again about the direction we're working in, and things are actually positive despite what the naysayers are saying. We're keeping a lot of information in house. So people are going to speculate as they will, and that's okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach, that's stock number 2 that just went up for me, because I played against this boy twice and I watched him play, and he would have made my top 5 players in 2023. I mean, he ran the same stupid play against us like 12 times, just out the backdoor fade, and he just mossed our corner like 5 times. And if he wasn't playing, we win that first game instead of going 0-1, and then maybe we finish 12-0 instead of 3-9. Who knows? Just
never know, right?
Because of Theo's stupid backdoor fade. No, but seriously, this kid, he's special, and the fact that you could see that and you were able to get him says a lot about you and your ability to recognize talent when you see it. And he was a sleeper, like, because he was on a bad team, you couldn't really tell. But for a European, he's got a big body. He can go up and get the ball, and he's humble about it too. I would like to see him get a little bit more dog. So if you could bring the dog out of him, I can't imagine what he's gonna do.
Yeah, no doubt, man. You're a tough one, my man. You're a tough one. But I definitely appreciate our stock going up in your book, man. It means a lot.
There we go.
Well, Jarvis too. Obviously, Jarvis, that's my guy. So. And Javarian, I saw Javarian in the chat. He said opportunity. I think that's a great way to look at it. Yeah, you all have a great opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong, and just really honestly focus on yourself. You don't have to worry about dumb people like me who don't even play anymore.
Coach, no doubt. I want to say, man, I think you're the absolute perfect hire for Hamburg, and I'm really excited what you're going to be doing with this franchise. Obviously, young guy, you're going to be one of the younger head coaches in the league, guy that has played in Europe before, and you played in North Germany, so you know the area as well. Obviously, we've been pressing you a little bit in this interview, and I just love the way that you represent the organization, and I'm excited, man, for Hamburg. I think that it is in good hands, and I'm excited for what you guys have in store.
I get
my last question for you, Coach, is just what message do you have for the European football community on what this new Hamburg team is going to be about?
Oh man, so we're gonna focus on our controllables, right, and worry about things that we can control and maximize those things, right. So just a brief little talk about, everybody's talking about the stadium situation, right. We're gonna be prepared to uphold the standard no matter where we play the game. The mission is the mission, right. The standard is the standard, and if they spotted the ball in the Autobahn, nothing changes for what we're looking to operate as. So the location doesn't matter, the situations doesn't matter. We're looking to build a team that understands that the expectations and standard is what it's about, and we're gonna work towards that every day.
Awesome. Hell yeah, Coach. Hey, we appreciate you so much coming on ELF Live, coming on the show here today and talking with us and giving us a little insight into the Hamburg Sea Devils for 2024. Obviously, there's a lot of talk about the past, but the future for Hamburg, I think, is looking bright in your hands, man. So appreciate that, and good luck to you this season.
No, I definitely appreciate it. You guys should come through, man. We'll show you around and show you what it's about this year.
We will come
there
through.
We go.
But don't
awesome,
take us.
Coach.
Don't take us to St. Pauli though. I ain't going there again.
we'll find a place. We'll talk off camera.
Yeah, let's do it.
Love the way provider. All right, Coach. Thanks a lot.
I appreciate it.